you been to California, seen the sights and people there?
Hi, I'm Michael.
And I'm Grace.
And we're California Travel Videos. And we are moving down through this, across I should say, the state of Indiana. Fort Wayne, Indiana. We are still here in Indiana. For some reason I was thinking that we were going to Ohio, but we put our sticker on a little prematurely. Other than that, we have a purpose, because today we are going to the home of my childhood hero, Johnny Appleseed.
So come with us. We only have 1.1 miles before I can get to the man of my dreams, the one who inspired me to marry Michael.
I don't know if that means he's a city guy or I am or what that means. But stay tuned, because there's going to be a lot more than applesauce you're going to be seeing.
Yep, here, Johnny Appleseed Park.
Arriving at Johnny Appleseed Park on the right.
So what makes a man or a woman become a legend, have that legendary status? Is it their good deeds? Maybe it's their oddities. Maybe it's a combination of the good things that they did while they were here on Earth. Today we're going to talk about a particular man, one named John Chapman, otherwise known as Johnny Appleseed. We are here today at his final resting place. John was born in a small Massachusetts town in 1774. After spending his formative years working in an apple orchard, by the age of 18 he took his Bible and some apple seeds and headed west. His primary objective, to plant apples. As he traveled, his adventures were told by the pioneers. It's hard to tell which ones were real and which ones were exaggerated. Nonetheless, his name and his adventures have been told for over 150 years, and his spirit has lived through little girls and boys like myself, who always admired his kindness to both mankind and the animals. God didn't make little green apples, and it don't rain in Minneapolis in the summertime. He lived for others. Johnny Appleseed, otherwise John Chapman, birth name. Age 71 years old, 1774 to 1845.
So tell us a little bit about where he came from and how he got here, Grace.
Well, after he worked in the orchards and the pioneers were going west, he decided that somebody needed to plant apple trees. So he hooked up a canoe and he traveled through the rivers and he traveled through the woods, and legend has it that he met wolves and Indians and he was friends with all. He wore a pot on his head when he traveled. He gave his shoes away. If anybody gave him shoes, they would ask him later what happened to the shoes, and he would say he gave them to a man in need who needed it more than he did. So there's a lot of legends about how he stopped wars between Indians and white man. And this is at a time, he passed in 1845, so you figure Little Bighorn was in 1876, so the Indian-American wars were still going on, and because of John Chapman there were less of them, and that's always a good thing. A butterfly came to visit.
I know there's a little museum there. I went there, but it wasn't open for the summer.
Have you been to California, seen the sights and people there? Walked the streets of sleepy sea towns, tasted salty ocean